right, we're headed out to LA, leaving OC, heading to this LA traffic, man. Not looking forward to that. But we're gonna go up to go see Bart Kwan and his wife Geo. We're gonna do some kind of podcast, man. I know he has a new thing on YouTube, I believe, or I'm not sure where it's at, but he's having podcasts. Is just kind of interviewing other entrepreneurs and, you know, talk about some interesting things. I really don't know, man. So we're gonna find out together what's gonna happen and what's gonna go on. So should be cool. Bart's a funny dude, so it should be all fun and, you know, not too serious. So yeah, looking forward to it. Not looking forward to the traffic though, man. I told them if we leave at this time, you know, it's about 3 o'clock literally, we're gonna be stuck in traffic. So better appreciate it, Bart. Freaking making us drive in traffic. So yeah, let's find out what we're doing here. Let's get it. Hell yeah, no, I appreciate you.
Hell yeah, dude. Film some behind the scenes? Hell yeah.
I'm gonna get
Yeah, look,
my
fresh. Are
charger.
those brand new?
Oh yeah, you know I gotta get the whites.
How many of those did you buy? Do you buy like 5 at a time?
Nah, the Air Force I'll buy like 2 at a time. Like Bud.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
What you got going on today?
Nothing.
Booth too? Or you just have Monster?
No, yeah, I had a booth too.
So you bounce back and forth?
No, I only had to go in the booth for about an hour and a half.
And then
A
you just
Monster.
go back when you go back to your own booth?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Was your line bigger at the Monster or yours?
Am I?
Okay.
Yeah, Monsters is cool, but yeah, ours will just keep pumping, like, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Pitbull was there.
yeah, I like how those guys running and shit
Yeah.
while I'm not in it, you know?
This is like one of the studios we shoot at. So we run our little office out of here.
You own this studio or you like rent it out or?
Oh no, we rent the building, but we built this studio from scratch.
Okay.
Like this whole thing was an empty warehouse, and then we put like the sound material in. So like if you talk into it, it sounds different, you know.
Shit.
'Cause it's like an actual legit studio. We dropped like 300 G's building this place.
Whoa.
Like all these lights, like these things, they're $1,000 a piece,
Ah,
and there's
damn.
40 of them. So it's just lights alone. Watch, I'll turn it on real quick if you want to see, but it looks like a straight up, it looks like TV.
That's crazy.
If I even remember the buttons. Movie magic material.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like plaster or something, like kind of like that.
Yeah, and we're underground, so this isn't even a tree. This is just tree trunk right here. This tree trunk material, you know.
Yeah. Crazy, man.
And then I'm from the 626, so we have to rep our hood on our address. Yeah.
It's tight, dog. It's crazy.
It's crazy. It's crazy what you can do with YouTube. We just been on YouTube for a minute, so.
Yeah. No, I know. I've seen your guys' stuff.
Yeah.
It's dope.
Yeah.
It's sick. See, a lot of shit goes into it. Think it's easy, but there's a lot of money and a lot of things that go into things, man. It's crazy. Just kidding, party.
Yeah. So this one we just fuck around, like we eat random nasty shit and like spicy stuff on this channel. The other channel, that one we upload 3 to 5 videos, so it could be 100, 150 videos a week.
And you get like real actors on it too, huh? On the Just Kidding News.
Party and news, yeah.
Okay.
On both of them.
Yeah, like real, not just like random people, like real famous people. I seen some of them. I forget who I said, like, oh, I seen them on a show.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I haven't gotten like Tom Cruise or anything.
Yeah,
but,
right,
like,
right.
Just people that you see.
Like actors, little actors on TV shows, and
Yeah.
Do they like look for, like hit you up, or you hit them up to come on?
We're like all know friends of friends.
Okay.
So we've been able to reach out and bring people on and stuff.
That's dope, dog.
Yeah. Go in here. This is our main office.
Okay.
This is like our barbell office back here.
Okay.
We got like random shit. Got playroom.
It's crazy, dog.
Yeah.
Right.
It's my wife Geo. Have you ever met her?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Unless he introduced you to another wife.
Yeah,
And we
probably.
should talk about that.
Later right here.
Yeah. Gotta spread the seed, you know?
Yeah.
Got too much love to keep to myself.
Check inside.
You check inside yet?
Nah, I didn't see. Sick. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then we got two other spaces down that way. One where we do like photo shoots, and another one we got like an actual like fashion person that's like designing stuff.
Shit.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool stuff.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Doing it.
Trying to.
And what about like all your stuff? You have a warehouse for your stuff too, or?
Yeah, that we don't do in-house.
In-house, okay.
We used to, but it was just a nightmare.
Yeah.
And then we're just like, just leave it to the professionals for those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just way easier.
You have it just for the barbell brigade or for other stuff too?
Just barbell gear.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So you see all these big offices?
Yeah.
We're not going to film in any of them. We're going to put you in the smallest one we have. We're fucked up.
Good.
No, it just sounds better.
How's the drive?
I want to know, like, cause you know
On the
your
fog-
story is inspiring to me. Where
Yeah.
you're locked up, you got out, and then now you're like this cholo mogul, you know? So
Dude,
I'm
that's
like
a
that.
badass name.
So I'm like
Cholo
that.
Mogul.
So I'm like that's pretty tight. So I just want to like share your story. I just want to know, is there anything that's off limits? Then I won't ask on the podcast. Is there anything?
Nah, not. I mean, there's nothing off limits.
Okay.
Don't
but-
say that. He gets crazy.
Nah, but I'm not gonna share my whole story like
Okay,
on
that's
the
no,
podcast.
no, I get it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
I
yeah.
never like said it on any like platform really, you know.
All right.
So I gotta leave that to when I wanna say.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
his
Yeah.
secret.
If you like beat around the
Oh, yeah,
bush,
can you?
I'm cool. I'll get it. I'll know. Okay, he's
Sounds
trying to
solid.
keep this one
What was
secret.
Is that silent?
that? I think so. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yup.
All right, cool. Let's do this.
That was funny. Is there anything you don't want to say while you have the camera in his face? No, that's cool. I'm excited to hear your story.
Yeah.
I mean, not your story, but like everything
Yeah.
about you.
What is a podcast about?
Our podcast, we just talk about anything.
Oh, okay.
We talked about relationships. We talked about
Sorry.
Is it live?
people.
Is it live?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if after.
We have a little wall.
And then one more.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
1, 2, 3. And one more. 1, 2, 3. Cool.
Yeah, that's the only thing. I guess like I want to put like a video because you know like the biggest fitness video out there, the biggest like I guess fitness video,
Yeah.
related video. You know what it is?
Nah, what is it?
It's that Cali monster story. That Cali muscle has like 45 million views.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Shit, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, so it's the biggest one ever. What is it, Samoan?
Salvador.
I thought you were like maybe some sort of Asian.
Oh yeah, people say
A little bit like mixed.
Filipino.
Like Japanese or Filipino.
Filipino.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Thought you were
Oh, we'll talk
Salvadoran.
about this later.
Yes.
You thought he was what?
I get Samoan.
Yeah.
I can see
I
that.
thought
Samoan,
I
yeah.
can totally see that.
Yeah, just because I'm big, but nah.
Alright. And we try to film an hour, so we have we're a little bit professional.
All right, what up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Bailcast, and this is our first sponsored podcast. So I'm super excited, and it is brought to you by Audible, and I'll be dropping some ad reads later on. But today's podcast, we got a big boy, and I'm really excited about that. because usually we bring people in through like the comedy avenues, like Just Kidding News, Just Kidding Party, people that we meet through just traditional YouTube. I met Big Boy through fitness, and his story was extremely inspiring to me. He was locked up before, he came out, and then now he rules the world, and he's straight killing it. What do you got going on, like supplements,
Sick.
clothing,
Yep.
The gym.
Gym.
Jim? You even make like music videos with their homie, right?
Yeah.
What else you got going on?
Yeah, that's about it. I would say supplements, clothing. We got like an artist, like you said,
Yeah.
Spy Boy. Yeah, we got the gym. What else? We got a few more things coming out.
Yeah.
We might have I haven't really said it, but shit, it'll be dope to say like tequila coming out.
Oh,
What?
damn.
Yeah.
That's tight.
That's really tight.
Yeah.
That's
So
insane. So how did you let me move this so they could hear you better.
Okay.
How did you go from like this right, to going like this? Like how did you do that?
shit, I'm not going like that yet, you know.
Yeah, you are. You liar. I
That's
see what
you,
you're
that's
doing.
you guys.
I see what you're
No
doing.
way, no way.
As you. Shit, to be honest, it wasn't, you know, I'm sure like you guys, it wasn't a planned thing. It just kind of happened, you know. And when the opportunity arose, I took it, you know.
Because most people I know that were locked up, when they come back out, usually it's like, because I grew up like in the 90s, so I know a bunch of people. And
Yeah,
a
they
bunch
say
of,
it's like shit, like 80% go back, some
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Like when you hit the gate, they tell you like, all right, we'll see you soon. You know what I mean? Like that's how
as
they.
a joke
Yeah,
or
that's what it
Nah, that's like real shit. See you soon. Like they're dicks about it. So yeah, they know the turnaround, or at least like you get a parole violation. You know, you go back for a few months.
Yeah.
But nah, never hit none of that shit.
Yeah, like everyone I knew that came out, they usually pick up a trade, like air conditioning, a technician, or they get to blue collar work, mechanic. Like how do you
Yeah.
like YouTube usually aren't even on people's radar, you know, like social media. How
Yeah.
did that even come across you where you're like, oh shit, maybe I'll do that?
Well, yeah, when I got out, of
Which
course,
is, what year?
11.
Okay.
Yeah.
2011?
Yeah. They, you know, you get $200 gate money.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
And then what do
So-
usually people do with that money? They go buy some food and get a ride somewhere?
Yeah. You either gotta have someone pick you up at the gate,
Yeah.
you know, or you take like the Greyhound home. You either got those either options. You know, you can't like just do your own thing.
When you
Yeah.
get someone to pick you up, do you have like a week before to call, or like a month?
Oh yeah, you know your parole date. You know what I mean? You're looking at that shit like, I mean, once you like for me,
Yeah.
once you when you do years, you know, once
Yeah.
you get under a year, it's like it feels like a month. You know what I mean? You're
Yeah.
counting the days from a year out.
How long were you in there for?
For 4.
But
So it's not, you know.
that's like freshman
It-
to senior year, pretty much.
Yeah, it's like college. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like a reality check type shit. You know.
Damn.
So, but yeah, you get out with that 200 gate money, and that's all you really got. You know,
Alright,
that's
so-
all they give you.
So in 2011, from what point in 2011 were you like, man, I gotta do something different. Like this isn't my life.
Nah, right when I got out, it was like I got to do something different. You know.
What was the first different thing you did?
Um.
Oh, I want to hear that. Let's talk about that one.
Nah, the first thing I probably did was
It's like, nah, we're-
eat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
So
want
that's
to
the
eat.
second thing then.
Yeah.
Okay.
The first thing
Yeah.
like when I got out, my thing was like I would tell myself I'm gonna have a pizza right here, a burrito right here, a hamburger, like all the bomb
Everything,
food,
huh?
and take a bite of each, you know,
Yeah.
shit like that. But all in all, when you get out, like it's called institutionalized, I guess
Yeah.
you could say.
Yeah.
You can't even eat. I lost probably like 10, 15 pounds when I got out. I couldn't eat. Like it doesn't feel.
Wow.
It's a trip. Like you feel like.
Like a culture shock, like the world is different. than what you're
Yeah,
used to?
no, you just feel like it's not reality. You feel like this is not your home. Like my home was that cell. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
interesting.
Yeah, that's where you feel like it doesn't feel real. Like you're gonna go back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not in a bad way, but that was your home for so long. This doesn't feel like your home no more. You know?
Yeah.
But eventually it switches, and you get I mean, I could go over all kinds of things, to sounds and shit. Like out here, we hear so many different sounds, but like, let's say keys shaking, you know, a guard's coming. Let's say you hear scuffling, you know, there's a fight. You know what I mean? So when you hear things,
world, huh?
oh yeah.
Shit.
You know, you're doing the same thing for years straight. You're on a program. You know what I mean? You're on a routine. And
what's the typical routine like? Like, does everyone wake up at the same time, eat lunch?
The longest was 7 months and shit. I didn't see outside.
Oh
And
damn.
shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Is lockdown the same as solitary confinement, or no? It's two different.
No, those are two different things. One is a hole. You could call it the hole. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Asset. That's the hole. And one is just being on like lockdown. Like something happened, so they just lock the prison down because when people get released, something may happen. You know what I mean? So they lock the facility down.
Okay.
So it's two different things.
So tell me about.
Football through high school. You know.
Yeah.
So that was my thing, and then had a scholarship, this and that. But you know, things happen.
Yeah.
I ended up in, you know,
different university.
yeah, different
Yeah.
university, Penn State. You know,
Yeah.
Penn State. Yeah. So I always loved football. So my whole goal was, you know, I had in my mind while I was training, and now I'm gonna train for football when I get out.
Oh,
You know.
cool.
Tight.
So yeah, when I got out, I actually played. I was doing good, right?
Yeah.
And I actually busted my Achilles.
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit.
Yeah, in the middle of Hell Week.
Oh damn.
You know what that is, right? Like the Hell Week and
Yeah,
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in the middle of Hell Week, I think I just
Wait, how old are you at this point? Or where were you doing Hell Week at? Was it a school?
yeah, college, junior
Okay.
college. Yeah, I was maybe like, what was I, 23 or something, 24? I can't remember.
Yeah. For those of you guys,
Oh, okay.
for those of you guys
Yeah.
that don't
I
know
think I
what
was
Hell Week
20.
is, it's most sports, because they know you like, what was the next step that got you closer to doing all this fitness and media stuff?
Oh, so yeah, I always lifted weights. I always like to lift weights, get big, you know.
Yeah.
So
At this
people were
time-
telling me, people at the gym that I was lifting at,
Yeah.
like while I was playing football,
Yeah.
were like, hey, like check out all these dudes on Instagram,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
like check them out. They're lifting crazy weight, this and that. I was like, what the hell? I could lift that shit, you know.
Yeah. fuck
And
that.
you know, like how anything starts, right? Like
Yeah.
I could do that, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What were you like, benching or squatting at that time?
I'd say I was like benching in college. In that college.
Yeah, that college.
Like I would say like five, like low fives or something like that.
Damn.
Yeah. I was always
I like
pretty
how
strong.
humble
and
you
shit.
are, though.
Wow.
You're like, yeah, I mean, you know, low fives, nothing big.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, I was already, you know, I lifted. It wasn't like something overnight. I've been lifting since I was maybe like 14 or whatever. So
Yeah.
I've
So
been
has
lifting
Bart,
for-
though, but he's not even.
I look different.
Yeah. He looks good. He looks good.
He does look good.
Jacked up.
It's just the wife's job to tell
Yeah.
shit to her
I
hubby.
know.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah,
You
so
gotta
I'm just,
do that.
I don't want to get rusty.
You can't get him too big headed, you know what I mean? You
Yeah, his
gotta
head's already
make sure
pretty
he's
big.
down there, you know?
see, you feel me.
Yeah, that's how you
See,
do
Bart
it.
just doesn't get it.
I
Okay.
get it.
There we go.
But
So yeah, so
appreciate it. Man.
but I do want to end it, I guess, with one last question, unless you have any other questions too.
No, take it away.
My last question is, so after you've gone through this entire path, and I mean, off camera, he's told me about some of the things he owned, and he's in a very successful place, and we won't name those things because he doesn't want to put all his cards on the table. But I know he's in a very successful place, and probably in a place that's far beyond what you would have imagined if you were 13 or 14.
Oh yeah,
Right.
for sure.
But if you were to go back in time and you were able to tell your 13-year-old self a piece of advice that you learned from today, what do you think you would have told them?
Ooh. Yeah, you're great.
Yeah, dude.
You're really good. Yeah, this is really dope. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
It was really hot in here.
How did you feel about it? You like
Yeah, I felt cool.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, I felt cool.
Yeah, you'd be great, man. Like anytime you have like any questions about anything, like let's say you do want to start. But it's good, yeah.
Feels fresh out here. Fresh.
You like fresh air?
No, I don't.
Or you like that hit thing?
Easy. You like that, buddy. He's the type of guy that farts and doesn't sit on the toilet and flush it down. Do you even know what that means?
He's the guy that farts and flushes.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
What does that mean?
So like, you know, you're in a little cell, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, it's not courtesy to fart in the cell
rude.
with your cellie.
Yeah, yeah.
So you go on the toilet, you know, and you flush and it sucks it down, you know. But he's the type of guy that just farts.
He is that guy.
He's the type of guy that farts and just lets you marinate.
Yeah, he's rude.
All right, we just got done shooting with Bart and Geo. It was dope. I don't know how much we got on our footage, but you guys will see it on their channel. Talked about a lot of different things that I might not have talked about earlier, but just a few little things, man. Like I've been saying, I definitely want to do a little biography or something like that to kind of, you know, pinpoint some things in my life that has happened. And yeah, so it'll be dope. So this is kind of like a little sneak peek to learn about things in my past. So yeah, I hope you guys liked it, something different, and appreciate you guys following. Yeah, let's get it.